Welcome back to my channel, everyone. The show Skinner Fox. Come back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 3, the Bronze Age Reborn, where we are continuing on our conquest as Sparta, going in to create the Empire of Achaia. Uh, Something you might be wondering, like, what do you mean Sparta? Well, Laconia is technically where Sparta would be. For those of you who are just now tuning in for the first time, that's pretty much what we did. We started in this little tiny area, and we have slowly expanded across the, like, the area of Greece, like southern Greece and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, because my goal was not to actually fracture out like this, just like to go island hopping and then picking areas off like this. But the problem is that with some of the you know like updates and DLCs that have come out, they now have confederations, and apparently as soon as I started, like confederations started popping up everywhere. So it became really difficult to actually just take over this area. I think we've only been able to get like a few pieces, mostly from people just being like, "Hey, can I be your vassal?" and being able to take, I think, one piece of land over here because of a opportune war that popped up. So it's just one of the things. It's like it becomes really difficult to actually take take these guys over here down, and I think there's two big ones. Like there's one that's like this like little frog symbol, and then there's one over here um, that's got a hand. So we just have to be careful with them. We have to wait for that to either break apart or us become strong enough to take it out ourselves. So that's just kind of where we're at right now. Um, Thebes was over here, and now it's Corinthos. We ended up taking like two of the, I guess it's considered two of the kingdoms that made it up, but we've done a pretty good job at taking that down. I do think I want to go over to this little piece of land over here because they are at war right now, and they seem weak enough for me to actually go after right now. So let's just go ahead and let's see what we can do. I don't know if how this is going to go because I don't know what their allies are going to bring to the table here. It doesn't look like a whole lot right now, so we might be able to make this work. I probably should have made my rallying point up here, but I guess it's whatever. We'll make do with what we have. Um, did this guy not join our war, or did I not like ask? Can't be called as an ally against their liege or vassals. Oh, that's weird. They're not. Is this like? Okay, I'm so very confused. Whatever. We'll make do with that. It's no big deal. Let's go ahead and call our other allies then, I guess. And it's not going to be near as straightforward of a war anymore, but we'll make do. We should be fine with this all the same. Mm, some of our guys got attacked right here, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and take that right now. And then we're going to march over here and attack these guys before they get out of their capital province. We should be able to take them regardless. Nope. All right, it looks like we lost that. Yeah, it's still weird that they did not let me because I don't think they're like their ally. I don't think they're allies or anything. But whatever, we'll make do with what we have. We're not taking that 1% chance of dying there. Sorry, that's not happening. Um, we'll just do that. We'll take the stress hit there. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely taking wise man. Wise man would be pretty nice to get if we can actually get some improvements on that. It is my duty to inform you that irrefutable evidence has been availed proving that your marriage is consensuous in nature. This embrace will stay between the two of us if you end this unholy union at once. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna give him the. Yeah, we're definitely gonna give him the hook there. We're not actually going to divorce our wife right now. I do want to see one thing though. We don't really need any more children for a while, so I'm gonna set the concubines aside. Probably should have been something I'd done quite a while ago, but all the same, it ends up working out, so we'll be okay. And let us give these titles to this guy right here, and that'll keep that under control for the time being. I don't really want my daughter to be our heir, so I think what I might actually end up doing is make her my chief astrologer. I think that's what this is called. Yeah, chief astrologer, and that way that we can actually make our son our heir. Should make things a little bit easier for us as time goes on. Um, we do not have. I'm actually looking at this. We may have only taken one kingdom from them. I thought we might have taken two, but looks like it might be just one, maybe two. So I think this is one and this is one. I don't know. It's no big deal. I was just thinking about that a second ago. We still have a truce against them, so we just have to let that be for now. Oh, I'll take this and get us some more renown. We should be getting close to the next level, so that'll be really good. We have some walls constructed, which is good, and we'll leave that be. Okay. So moving on, we can usurp a kingdom from somebody. We'll do that actually, I think, and see if that actually breaks them up a little bit. I don't think that actually does anything, but you never know. Let's go ahead and give him. We'll give him that. We'll give him that so that way he can take that guy under his wing and he'll have more control over this. And it doesn't really make things any better, but it was worth a shot. I thought maybe it'll break him up a little bit. We still can't really go to war with him or anything, so. Continuing on, we're going to let some things pass for a moment, and we're going to let the time pass so we can get a little bit more gold here. I want to see what can we actually go after here. This guy might be pretty good to go after here. He's only got one ally. I'm just trying to see who might be the weakest of these guys to go after. This guy might honestly be the best person. I'm thinking maybe going for the cichlids over here. And let's see here. Let's do that. Let's call everybody. Okay, so we can call that guy again. We can call this guy, and we can also call that guy. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that my rallying point's over here, and I want to make sure that this is stationed because I didn't realize that our G and Macemen right there weren't. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's raise all of our guys. Let's see what he has for allies. He doesn't have anybody right now, so I'm going to go ahead and start sailing our guys over this way. Well, actually, first of all, let's go to their capital, maybe? Alright, let's do that. Let's actually take their capital first. Even though that's not one of the provinces that we're going for, I can land anywhere right here. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, and 90%, that actually makes things so much easier for us. Let's wait here for a second, and now we can wait here. We're not going to actually. Now we're gonna set sail, or now we're gonna siege this back. All right, and we're going to take this in 37 days. Was hoping we would get another siege event, but it didn't give us that, so that's okay. We're going to take this, and then now we're going to go down this line over here. All right, beautiful. And that weakens up one of the biggest problem children that we have in the sea next to us, because we really didn't want them to be strong. Because a lot of these guys are kind of allies with each other, I think, or like they're allies with people close to them, and taking them out makes a lot of these other areas right here also very weak, which kind of gives us a good gives us good advantage in the GNC right here. So we're just gonna kind of keep doing our thing here. This person has a negative opinion, this person has a negative opinion, and this person has a positive opinion. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and give this out to somebody who's got some decent stats. This one's fine. This will be okay. And then what I do want to do is I want to usurp that from him. And then we're going to give this guy that. and that should make things a little bit easier to control over there, I think, for a little bit. We have a lot of dukes right now, but not a lot of them can really do anything to us. Next thing we want to do is we want to go for this guy right here. He's super weak. There is no reason not to take Corinthos' area right there next to us. I don't think he actually even has enough to really fight us a whole lot. I think we'll probably just beat him on our own. I don't think we're gonna need anybody's help here. Yes, we'll take that. Okay. Our son needs to be married, so we'll look for good alliance here. And our vassal. Fine, we'll actually do that because that'll be good for us to keep some vassals happy with us. Alright, good. And we're going to continue on with the sieges. Fine, we'll donate a little bit, as they say. Some of the position, absolutely we will. Assault to purchase best, yes indeed. Show this person to my court, obviously. Okay, we're at 31%. Now we're going to head over here to the capital. Okay. Alright, and with this 400 stack, we should be able to stomp him pretty good. And there we go. We're going to enforce demands. And that's a whole nother kingdom that we've got. One, okay. Do we get a bunch of these pieces of land over here? I didn't realize that we actually got those. Let's go over here and attack this guy real fast. Yes, okay. And now we'll worry about this piece of land that these lands that we've got over here. I'm actually kind of curious. Where's Athens at? I thought Athens was like over here. Maybe I'm like forgetting. I feel like Athens was over here somewhere. Maybe I'm just like losing my mind a little bit. Oh, there's Athens right there. Okay, well that's fine. I don't know why it was taking me so long to find out where that was at. That's crazy. Um, so what we have going on here is our daughter is 28. We need to go to Eudaeus, maybe? No, let's actually give it to Calidnos. Let's give it to our youngest son. Age. Not our grandchildren. Where's our son at? He should be right here. Yes. We'll do that, and that probably has the yeah, that has no. Okay, well, it went from 8 to 4. I thought it might have had the temples, but oh, it might automatically give the temples out. That might be what it is. Okay, fine. That works. We'll put this banner that we actually got up as well. That's nice to get another one of those. Let's see. Um, belligerent vassal levy contribution. Golly, do we have any belligerent vassals? That'd be wild. But with that being said, Corinthos is now basically done. They don't have much left, and that'll basically connect almost all of this area over here. This person here with 4396, that's wild. Where's he getting all those troops from? I'm trying to see like where's this guy's like main holding at? Like where's he at? Oh, it's this guy over here. Okay, so somehow or another he got some land over here that's odd. What I wanted to do, I was waiting for our chief astrologer to go out, and now we're going to go ahead and give her that. And with that, I think that takes away her ability to be my heir. If not, we'll be fine either way. Sorry, I had to step away just for a brief second. The Garlic King, what? There's a story to our little town of a high king with a garlic crown to battle the heathens, rode on donkey. This cursed ballad has become very popular. Wandering, King shamelessly sung on my own face of my is going too far. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, I'm definitely not going. I'm gonna get that. That's actually a pretty decent like little that's a pretty decent like little trade off right there for the little bit of negative opinion that we get. All right, and now we have this person that can be pretty good as a spy master for us. So going on, looking pretty good right now. We actually gave away some land. Wait, how did that happen? Hmm. Did not realize that we gave away land out of nowhere. This person is attacking somebody? Why? Okay, well, we're gonna attack this guy here because that's like just easy pickings right there, and I need an extra piece of land, honestly, because now I'm like low on domain, which is not good. Well, we do have a faction that's racing against us, so we need to make sure that we be careful. We don't need to lose anything. Craven, Shy, Paranoid. Yeah, we're gonna take Craven. Craven's so much better. Whoa. We're going to go ahead and actually change this so we can get that small health boost because right now like our health is severely low and we need any kind of we have cancer. Oh no. That's not good at all. Okay, well we need to go ahead and enforce that. Disband that. Keep the land that we can. Well, if that's the case, then we need to. Who's our heir? So she's not our heir. He is. Okay, so that's good. Um, Honestly, the good thing about it is like, let's look at what these people are getting. The city-state of Tyrants, city-state of Mykonos, and this person's getting nothing. Okay, wonderful. We're going to matrilineal marry her off to this guy to get some pretty decent traits. Stuttering is not the best one, but that's okay. And did we ever actually use our stuff for our legacies? Like, I thought we just, oh, we must have done it and I just forgot. Okay, continuing on. Golly, to get cancer though this early into this character's life is pretty bad. But at least we'll get our next character relatively young, and he's strong too, so that's really good to get that. The grandson did not get strong though. That sucks, but that's all right. We'll make do. This person, oh, this person's not a part of that person's not a part of a confederation, so we can actually go ahead and um, fix that. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened? He got a lot of allies all of a sudden. That's not cool. Let's go ahead and call, well, this, okay. That person we can't call to war. That sucks. Okay, well, okay, well, just give me a moment. We're gonna have to make do with what we got right now. Let's go to anatomical studies real fast. Let's also look at, see how close we are to kingship. We're still 15 years away. Our character's not gonna last that long, sadly. Let's give him something that we're not using. There we go. Let's give him that. And I bet you we can call him now. No, really? Hmm. That's a little it's a little annoying. Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to sneak around this side there, but I wasn't able to. Okay, well, that sucks. Hope that our character died, so that also sucks. Okay, we need to form all these alliances like as fast as we can. And potential. Oh, did our brother-in-law? Oh, our brother-in-law became this right here. That's pretty sick. Offer a marriage between our nephew and sister-in-law. Let's try that. And let's see, does that give us that? Alright, we're gonna go this person, golly, and he went down a, like the worst one for stewardship. That's kind of unfortunate. Give him this right here. We'll go down, we're gonna go down Marshall, I guess. Alright, and then now, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we gotta get rid of all of this. My goodness. This is a little bit much here. Okay, so allies, allies, allies. Let's see what we can do with our player, heir, and son. Like the largest ally we can do is a neighboring ruler that's got 1,500 troops, so we can use that. Man, oh man, my baby's crying in the background. I'm probably gonna have to, let's go ahead and call this episode here, so that way I can go help my wife and my child. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like in the section below. If you want to see more in the future, please subscribe to my channel. It helps out a lot, and it means a great deal. And again, guys, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.